On today's The C Note Show, which Cynthia and I just finished recording for today, talking with men all over the world, one of the questions from the forum was, my kids said that my wife is planning a summer vacation with them, and I haven't heard anything about this. What's going on? Why is she doing that? Why am I not invited? And the monkey mind starts to go, right? So we talked on today's The C Note Show that it's not all about you and exactly how to handle it. Right? Maybe she hasn't brought it up with you, but what do you do now as a man? And I talked about the 24/7 rule, which I'll give you today at the end of this video for the cherry on top. And Cynthia, I want to ask you, when I'm telling a man, it's not always about you. It's not all about you. And you have to think about the story that's underneath. What's the fear? What's the resentment building? She's purposefully leaving me out. She's planning these things with the kids. She's trying to seem better than me. But really in this phase of relationship that the man may be in, maybe she wants space, where things aren't going that well in the relationship, or she loves you, but not in love with you. You're trying to rekindle as a man right now. What happens if he handles this in a way like we talked about on today's show? So one of our callers who we've known for going on a year now said, yeah, he should just acknowledge it and say, how can I support you? Like, hey, I heard from the kids that you're planning a vacation with them. That's awesome. How can I support you in that? And what is that like when a man can handle that in an unattached way, in a positive way, when he knows not everything is about you, and he can go to his wife in that kingly way, that grounded way, and just ask how he can support her? What does that feel like for a woman when he can do that?
Well, even right now, I feel like this kind of fresh, new energy, even when you ask that question. And if you're looking to build version 2.0 in your relationship, having the same story reel about her actions mean X, even if you don't say anything, is going to keep the same energy in the relationship. She's going to feel like everything's just the same as it's always been, and her triggers are going to come up around that. Whereas if you do something totally different, totally more in the mindset of the king, totally more in your own frame, that's going to be fresh air to the space between you two. And however she responds to that, it's going to change things. You are automatically creating the launch pad for relationship 2.0, no matter how or where that ends up going in the future.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much. So a cherry on top that I'll give you here in a second. First, let me give you, if you're not a part of our Facebook group, so we got this question from our free Facebook group. Go to greatmenmovemountains.com/Facebook, right? And there's about 200 men in there right now, phenomenal guys. You can get support and ask questions like this, and we talk about on the C Note Show. So for the cherry on top, I had to give you that after we do our sponsored by us, right? So cherry on top in this moment is, well, I need to process my own stuff first. And to do that, I give men the 24/7 rule. So wait 24 hours before you bring this up with her, but bring it up within 7 days. So the 24 hours gives you a chance to breathe into it, take a walk, go to the gym, write in your journal, talk with other men, post in our private Facebook forum, and ask about this. But then once you decide you want to bring it up, okay, once you're calm after 24 hours, then you got to bring it up within 7 days. Because if you wait too long, one of his questions was, should I just wait for her to bring it up? Should I wait for my wife to bring it up? No, you want to be the king and the leader in your life. And if you wait too long, she's going to think that you hid it from her, or you're trying to manipulate her in some way, or she's going to feel like you were butthurt about it, so you didn't bring it up, or you're just being passive and you're not being the leader you want to be. You're not setting the frame within your home and within your life and within your relationship that you want. Cynthia, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
Go move mountains one step at a time, guys.
Bye.
Subscribe.
Want more affection, love and sex in your marriage? Want less paralyzing fear and rejection? Join us live Monday to Friday Zoom call, men only, greatmenmovemountains.com/C Note. The C Note Show, free daily call.
This I've got to see.
It's worth watching, so stay tuned.